Terminal 2 Bangalore International Airport, or as it's better known as T2, is one of the prettiest airports that you'll see in India. In fact, one of the prettiest you'll see in the world as well. Uh, there is a whole process through which it went. There was a lot of hard work that went behind how it was built through the COVID times. There's also a short documentary on National Geographic about it. I really enjoy all the views and sights at T2. I was also a fan of T1, especially the quad space that was outside T1. But when T2 got made, it had everything. I mean, in terms of the food and beverages and the retail experience, it might not be that great as T1 quad was, but the interiors and the entire design is just there to see at T2. So T2, as you enter, when you enter through the cab or the car, you'll alight at the top floor, and if you have a flight, you can directly just go in, or if you have some time you want to spend at the retail space, you can head downstairs from this floor, and this is the main T2 area that you're seeing. So this is the front area. There's not much F&B here. There's just some food, and I think there's a relay or a Target here. And this is the main entry where you have all the different kiosks and so on. So this is where you get down through the elevator. It's like a 3-floor elevation. Just as there's a few food outlets. There's a Wendy's, there's a Subway, there's a Chayo's. There's not a cafe as such, but you do have Kotha's coffee, which we'll have a look at later on. Depending on the time that I have, I go to outlets here. Sometimes I go to Chayo's, sometimes there's also a Smoor that I head out to for a dessert. So as you can see, there's a Wendy's next to a Pizza Hut, and there's a huge Subway. Very recently, there's a Krispy Kreme outlet that has also opened. On our last visit, we headed to Bhartiya Jalpan. So Bhartiya Jalpan had an earlier outlet at T1, which is now dismantled. But this one that is there at T2 is a good substitute. So it's quite pretty and large, and you have all the regular Bhartiya Jalpan items like parathas, chole bhature, snacks, and so on. The prices are reasonable considering it's a T2 airport, so it'll be a little on the upwards. So you do get samosa pav. We took a samosa pav. They also have vada pavs, but the spices and the chutneys are very good. We took a paneer paratha also. So this is Bhartiya Jalpan, which you can enjoy in T2. Now we are looking at Kotha's coffee, which is a really pretty structure, very pretty to look at. There's not much place to sit here, so you can grab a coffee, you can grab some South Indian snacks. I believe they should also have some chai and biscuits as such, but there's 2 seats to sit here, and just opposite Kotha's coffee you have a new Krispy Kreme outlet that has also opened. So Krispy Kreme has been an old presence at the airport, because donuts is something that will help you drown your sorrow if you are sad at someone leaving, or also to celebrate if someone is arriving. So it's a pretty airport connection with donuts and coffee always. And then you have Kotha's coffee again. So there's a broader structure that you can see, which is very pretty. So that's T2 for you in a brief, and is not if you don't have a flight to catch, you can even just visit here to enjoy the ambience, the views, and the lovely drive up until Terminal 2. There's also shuttles that is available between T2 and T1, so you can have a nice time, a couple of hours at this area.